Everyone talks about Hollow Knight, Hades, and Stardew Valley, and don't get me wrong, they deserve it. But today, we're diving into the shadows. These are the unsung heroes of the indie world, games that may not dominate your timeline, but absolutely deserve a spot in your library. Here are my top 5 most underrated indie games that you need to play. Let's jump in. Let's start with a love letter to pixel art, Owlboy. Developed over a decade, this game is a visual masterpiece. Every frame hand-drawn, every detail packed with emotion. You play as Otis, a mute old boy in a floating sky world, struggling to prove himself as the pirates attack his homeland. What makes Owlboy underrated isn't quality, it's timing. It launched in the era of indie oversaturation, when gems got buried under a flood of new releases. But if you give it time, you'll find a story about identity, courage, and belonging, wrapped in some of the best 2D visuals ever made. If Studio Ghibli made a platformer, it'll look like this. At first glance, the messenger looks like your classic NES Ninja throwback, fast, tough, and retro. But halfway through, it flips the script, literally. You start in a linear action platformer, slicing demons, jumping through traps, and then suddenly it evolves into a Metroidvania, complete with time-traveling mechanics and witty dialogue. It's a love letter to Ninja Gaiden, but smarter, funnier, and deeper than anyone expected. And the soundtrack? Pure 8-bit adrenaline. If you think you've seen it all in retro indies, The Messenger will prove you wrong. Now, this one, Katana Zero, is pure style meets substance. A neo-noir action game where every move, every slash is life or death. You play as a samurai assassin with time manipulation abilities, cutting through enemies with precision and flair. But beneath the fast-paced combat is something darker: trauma, identity, and morality. It's not just about killing foes, it's about questioning why you're doing it. The game unfolds like a psychological thriller, blending dream sequences, cryptic dialogue, and branching choices. Underrated? Absolutely. It's stylish, smart, and emotionally heavy, a rare triple threat in indie storytelling. Few games take narrative this seriously. Disco Elysium doesn't just tell a story, it builds a philosophy. You're a detective with amnesia, solving a murder in a crumbling city, but the real case is inside your head. Every thought, every dialogue, every failure reshapes your character. You can be a genius, a drunk, a revolutionary, or a total mess, and the world responds. It's criminally underrated because it's text-heavy, slow burn, and not built for everyone. But if you crave writing that challenges you, that treats games as a literature. Disco Elysium is a masterpiece hiding in plain sight. You don't just play this one, you live it. At number 1, the most unique detective game ever made, Return of the Obra Dinn. Made by a single developer, Lucas Pope, the same mind behind Papers. You play an insurance investigator boarding a ghost ship, tasked with figuring out what happened to its vanished crew. No hand-holding, no tutorials, just deduction, observation, and logic. It's a murder mystery told backwards, rendered in a haunting 1-bit art style straight out of the 80s. Every death you solve unravels another piece of a grand puzzle, and by the end, you're not just solving crimes, you're reconstructing a tragedy. It's one of the smartest games ever designed, and easily one of the most overlooked. So, there you have it, 5 indie games that flew under the radar but deserve a place in gaming history. Question is, which one have you actually played? Or better yet, which underrated indie gem do you think belongs on this list? Until next time, keep exploring the hidden corners of gaming.